Hibbing controls down in the Cloquet zone, out in front. Pass just missed. Jerry Christoph looks for it in the corner. Andrikin belts a guy in Cloquet. Iozo controls. Taken away by Cloquet. Cloquet's got a 2-on-2 break. Shot, nice save there by Hajduk. Iozo shoots it around the boards. Andrikin clears it out into the center ice area. Cloquet controls, bringing it back. Nikolov controls, shoots it around the boards. Tom Hansen picks it up. Over to Nikolov. Nikolov tries to pass. He hit it. Cloquet man. Got Iozo. Over to Nikolov. Back. Christoph puts it over into the other side of the rink. Controlled by Cloquet. Cloquet shoots it down into the Hibbing zone. Tom Hansen picks it up. Over to Meroldt. Meroldt tried the centering pass. Cloquet controls into the Hibbing zone. Tried to check him off. Shot. Oh, and Cloquet scored. That was a beautiful play. Cloquet player shot just a perfect pass right out to the defenseman, and he put it in. Just a beautiful play.
Yeah, Hajduk, they used Tom Hansen as a screen on, so Hajduk couldn't see that one coming in, but that was a beautiful setup play.
We'll have to wait and see who got that goal. Well, Cloquet comes back early and ties it up.
Number 16,
Paul Stanaway gets the Cloquet goal from Stuart Plant. Kitani races down the side, knocked to the boards. Shot to the Cloquet goalie, makes the nice save. Kitani puts it out in front. Grillo can't quite get to it. Fighting for it down in the boards. Kitani freezes it to the ice. Well, it looks like a totally different Cloquet team now.
Cloquet is skating quite heavily now on their, they were really pushing the puck in Hibbing end the last time when they scored. They needed that goal, and that's what they wanted.
That's what they really gave them a big lift.
Yeah, you can see the difference now. They're playing with more aggressiveness now than they did at the end of the first period. They were out there more elbowing. Now they're playing some hockey now.
Oh, nice. Shot's blocked out in front. Scott Millen on a breakaway. Shoots. Nice save. Maduk makes a beautiful save. Hibbing controls.
That was a nice play by John Hajduk. He waited for Millen to make his moves before he waited.
Hibbing controls. Cloquet takes it away. Cloquet shoots it into the Hibbing zone. Vidmar controls. Knocked away by Cloquet. Cloquet's playing a really good job now of forechecking.
Good forechecking.
Guzzo picks it up, skates down into the corner. It's knocked down into the board.
Here comes Cloquet.
Cloquet man knocked off the puck. Essie has a missed cue off his stick. Cloquet picks it up. Shot's wide off the net. Out in front. Shoot. Oh, and the shot's wide by the Cloquet player.
Cloquet's really putting the pressure on now.
Hibbing just clears it out.
They're all
of the zone.
skating Hibbing now at the present.
Looks like Hibbing's going to start doing some forechecking now. Este picks it up.
Cloquet is getting a lot of one-man breaks.
And it's held for a face-off. It looks like they're kind of leaving a guy back.
Yeah,
it's sort of a sleeper.
That sleeper play, yeah, a lot of teams are noted for that, but Cloquet seems that they're getting a lot of breakaways now. They're beating Hibbing to the puck right now, really, is what it is.
Draw is controlled by Hibbing. Last two. Cloquet knocks, shoots the pass, and the shot is knocked down. Gavin tries to carry it in. He's knocked down by Cloquet player. And Cloquet gets it out of the zone. Tom Hansen controls.
Oh, what a
nice belt there.
What a save.
Nice save there by Markin. Gazdich broke in all alone. That was a nice save.
Both teams
Mark
have had their
Gazdich
chances.
really took a shot there.
Both teams have had their chances now.
But still, it looks like Cloquet is really taking
they're the one who have the advantage now. They got Hibbing going back.
Hibbing tried to clear it, hit the referee. Back down into the Cloquet end. Cloquet controlled. Cloquet's got a one-on-one break. Shoots. Nice save by Madu.
They had
Nice
for a moment
save by
there. They had a
Madu.
3-on-1 for a moment there. Good save. They got 3 saves already for Hajduk. They've been important saves. Cloquet had a 3-on-1 for a moment there.
One breakaway and 3-on-1. He's coming up with big saves. Hibbing controls. Shot around the boards, but not out. Shot back behind the net by Cloquet. Nikolov controls. Knocked away by Cloquet player. Up. We have a hand pass called. So the face-off will be to the right of Maduk.
It's a different Cloquet team skating right now.
They look like they've been revived. Draw is controlled by Hibbing.
Coach Kennedy must have read them the riot act.
Richie Bryant puts it up the board to Andrew. Nice shot.
Very high.
He just got it out. There's a one-man Cloquet break. Bands on the shot and shoots it around the board. Bryant shoots it back around the net. Nikolov controls. Back behind the net. There's a pass. Cloquet controls. There's a shot. Oh, and he scores! That was a beautiful shot. I think Maduk might have been screened on that with the man running across.
Hajduk was screened just at the moment that he saw the puck that the defenseman Hansen, he moved right by Hajduk and the eye was removed from the puck.
He went right between his legs. So Cloquet takes a 2-1 lead at 9:24 of the second period. Dizzle out front, back to the point. Bidmar. Over to Grillo. 16. Away from Grillo. Dizzle puts it out. Grillo. Cloquet controls. Katani controls it at his own blue line. Skates up the board. Tries to get around his man and falls. Cloquet controls again. There's a nice steal there. Oh, it's right up in front. Vidmar shoots. Oh, Grillo just missed the tip. Cloquet's got to control the puck again. Hits the back of the Cloquet skater. Scott Millen picks it up. Grillo knocks it away. There's a race for the puck. Vidmar and a Cloquet player. Puck's controlled by Gusted over to Grillo. Grillo just shoots it down. Hibbing changing on the move. Cloquet on the rush. Passes right out front. Cloquet putting on the pressure here. Oh, and a nice save by Hajduk. Tom Hansen controls behind his own net. Pass is stolen by Cloquet. Controlled. Cloquet controls, steals the puck. There's another shot, blocked out in front. Puck is controlled by Cloquet again. He shoots it down into the zone. Christoph controls, puts it back around the boards to Clouseau. Clouseau's knocked off the puck.
Cloquet is really checking in the Hibbing end. They're really...
Head up, covers up to give the Hibbing Blue Streaks a real break there. It looked like they were running around like chickens with their heads cut off.
There's 7 minutes, 12 seconds after this period so far. They've been mostly in the Hibbing end. So far, I only have 1 save for John Markkinen from Cloquet, and I have 5 for John Hajduk. So there's quite a difference. Hibbing is putting the pressure on again.
Hibbing knocks it out center ice area. Scramble for it. Hibbing controlled. Nikolov over to Kaznar. Back to Nikolov. Oh, nice save by Markkinen.
Good save there. That one almost escaped Markkinen.
Cloquet pass out in front, nobody's there. Nikolov check behind the boards. Cloquet's keeping it in. Oh, and there's a nice check there by Gazic. He really hit his man. Kaznar up. With the puck, it's stolen by Cloquet. We got a 2-on-2 break. Shot is deflected. Cloquet. Hibbing controls. Kaznar shoots it down into the zone. We have an icing call. Cloquet is really taking control of this game.
Mostly Cloquet right now. They're really picked up the checking. You got Hibbing. Hibbing can't get their offense going at all. They start the back checking of Cloquet's is real good.
Not giving Hibbing a chance to set up to get out of their own zone.
No, they're not.
Draw is controlled by Hibbing. Shot out.
A lot of poke checking is helping.
Cloquet out of the zone. Andrikin picks it up. He's knocked off the puck over to Monroe. Monroe shoots it into the corner, controlled by Cloquet. Cloquet shoots it around the board. Andrikin's shot is tipped before he could get to it. Shot is tipped before he could get to the net. Cloquet puts it out to the board. Not quite out. Hibbing still holds it in. Monroe puts it out. Oh, beautiful save by Markkinen.
Almost got away.
Cloquet controls. Not out.
That puck almost rolled in the net.
It was out.
Offside, I think.
Here is a halftime basketball score. Duluth Denfeld, 29. Hibbing, 19.
Oh. They just announced Denfeld Hibbing basketball score at halftime, and I think that's one of the better games. Both teams being really good this year.
Cloquet breaking in, the puck's knocked away. Grillo picks it up. Over to Zenzo. Zenzo shoots just wide. Puck's knocked away from Tom Hansen. Tatani picks it up, puts it up the boards to Hansen. Hansen brings it in the zone. Puck's knocked away from him into the corner. Hansen picks it up, out to the point. Zenzo shoots it in. Shot and held there by Markkinen for the faceoff. Well, now it's kind of shifting now back to Hibbing.
Well, Hibbing has to start doing something. They're losing control of the game there for a while. They have to start shifting gears.
Looks like Cloquet may be getting a little tired after that first half of the period. They were skating crazy, hitting. Face-offs to the right of Markkinen and Cloquet. Controlled by Cloquet on the net. Cloquet still controls. Up to the center ice area. Hibbing steals. Shot there by Nikolov goes wide. Cloquet controls out to the front.
Hibbing is starting to...
Nice play there. There's a Cloquet player. At a 2-on-3, the puck is knocked away. We got an offside. Delayed offside. Bryant controls. Puts it up. Nice pass over.
There's a lot of good hard checking going on right now.
Cloquet's rushed into the corner. He's knocked down there by Katani. Hibbing controls. Well, I guess the puck is knocked down the ice. And we'll have an icing call on the Hibbing Blue Jackets.
I think both teams right now are skidding about equal.
And it's become more of a checking game.
You can't, on Hibbing's part, they can't allow Cloquet to score anymore because I think they're good enough to where that one more goal might mean a difference in the game, even though it's second period. There are a lot of things that can happen, but the way things are going right now.
Cloquet controls the shot, deflected wide of the net into the corner. Cloquet knocks it back into the corner. Controlled there by Andrikin. Andrikin's breaking. Andrikin controls. This puck's knocked off his stick. Over to Vidmar. Vidmar shoots it into the corner. Andrikin picks it up, shoots it around the board. Vidmar picks it up. Knocked off. Andrikin picks it up. Over Vidmar. Vidmar shoots. Shot was wide. Got up front. We're going to have a penalty call here.
First penalty on the second period goes to Pat Moralt of Hibbing.
I think it'll be a minor for high sticking. 2 minutes.
On number 14, Pat Moralt for high sticking.
So Cloquet will be on the power play for the next 2 minutes. This will be a good opportunity for him to really push their lead ahead.
Yeah,
with Hibbing, your lead's never safe.
The way, yeah, that's right. Now we'll test that. Hibbing's penalty killers. They've only allowed 3 goals out of 59 or 52 chances all year. So
Vidmar shoots it out to the center ice area. Cloquet controls. For Hibbing, we got Andrikin, Iozo, Gostev. Got a break there, Hibbing. Oh, and a nice save by Maduke there. The puck is trapped on the back of the net. Well, the puck is brought outside the line. We got Katani, Kristoff, Zez, and Tom Hansen all killing the penalty for Hibbing. Tom Hansen shoots to the line, but not out. Cloquet controls. We have a whistle stopping the action. Draw is controlled by Hibbing. Hansen shoots it down the ice. It's 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the penalty. Cloquet controls behind their own net. Katani steals the puck, but it's stolen back by the Cloquet player. Oh, the shot's just wide. Cloquet controls. Katani out in front of the Cloquet player. And the puck is knocked out by the Hibbing player. Or by the Cloquet player, excuse me. Tom Hansen takes his man into the boards, but it's still held in by the Cloquet. And it's knocked out by John Zezel. Both teams changing their lines.
The way these teams are going at it, this would be a good region game.
Cloquet controls off the board. Got a 3-on-2 break. Shot. Oh, and a nice save by Hibbing. Hibbing comes up and covers up the puck. Oh, he's keeping Hibbing right in this game now.
He's doing his job.
We got 12 seconds left in the penalty to Pat Meralt. So Hibbing still got a little period here left to kill, and they'll be back at full strength again.
Hibbing's going to have to come out flying if third period. They're going to have to come out and get the equalizer.
Hibbing controls and shoots it right down there. Oh, the Cloquet fell down. Cloquet controls. Hibbing's now at full strength. It's knocked into the Hibbing end. We'll have an offside call.
1 minute to go.
I don't know if that call was the right call. We had a linesman standing on the line, and he didn't call it, and there was a linesman standing at the other blue line, and he made the call.
Well, they had their little meeting on the discrepancy, I guess. Yeah, that was a little odd, that call. Switching lines again. Yeah, both teams are very good skating teams. The way it looks, they're both evenly matched.
And both at the same time, they can still hit.
Yeah, they can still hit.
So they can go either way with you. Iozo picks up the puck. Passes it. The puck is taken away by Cloquet. Clay bringing it up. Iozo knocks him off the puck. Cloquet controls, steals the pass, shoots it back down into the Hibbing zone. 38 seconds left in the period. Hibbing controls. Anderkin over to Vidmar. Vidmar loses the puck off his stick. Cloquet controls back into the corner. Vidmar's chips it up over onto the rail there, and it gets stuck there. We'll have a whistle to the right of. And the faceoff will come to the right of Hibbing.
A little dunk shot. "21 seconds left in the period."
Just kind of even it out a little bit more.
I think Hibbing would like to get the equalizer now before the end of the period, so they can go in with something.
Grillo rush up the top. Oh, he's got him off the way. Cloquet defenseman. Cloquet brings it out. Knocked back out of the zone, and that should do it for the end of the period. Well, at the end of the second period, Cloquet has come back to take a 2-1 lead. We'll be back in a moment. At the end of the second period, Cloquet has come back to take a 2-1 lead. Jim, could you give us the stats?
Cloquet scored 2 goals that period, one by number 16, Paul Stanaway, and he had an assist by Stuart Plant. The second goal was scored by number 5, Brian Mishaw, and assisted by number 16, Paul Stanaway. The penalties for that period, Hibbing had one by number 14, Pat Meralt. That was for high sticking. And Cloquet never had any penalties. The saves, Hajduk for Hibbing had 8 saves, and Markkinen for Cloquet had 11. So at the end of the second period, Hajduk has 9 total saves, and Markkinen has 18 total saves. So we'll be back in a minute. Okay, my between period guest right now is Ann Carlin from WDIO, a newscaster over there. Ann, how do you like the hockey game tonight?
I find it very exciting. You know, it seemed the first period, Hibbing really came out fighting, but the second period was Cloquet. Third period's going to tell it.
I think that would be the difference. What is your background in newscasting?
Actually, I've mostly been doing sports most of my life and here at WDIO, but I started out doing news actually in Fargo, North Dakota. I was a news reporter and sports reporter there. After that, I moved on to Idaho, of all places, and did news there, and also sports and weather. I actually went there as the weather. Then I got a job down in Tampa, Florida, which was a big move because it was like 184th market to 17th in the nation. That's a very good move. And strictly doing sports. And that was rare for a woman to do sports at that time.
Especially in the Tampa area.
Yes, you have all the pro sports,
Yeah, right.
the Buccaneers and the Rowdies and all that.
How did you come to Duluth?
I came to Duluth via Minneapolis. I worked with Minneapolis Cable, their system, was program director. And I heard the job for PM Magazine, co-host and producer, and I wanted to get more into producing shows and also hosting them. And I thought, what a perfect opportunity. So I came here, but then they had to drop PM Magazine because it got too expensive, and so now I'm back doing sports again.
What was PM Magazine a lot of work?
It was an awful lot of work, but it was an awful lot of fun because we were able to come up to the range and places, and we met a whole lot of people. But the producing the stories, the writing, as you know, getting everything organized and editing everything takes a lot of work, but it was fun.
Do you do just mostly sports in Duluth now, or do you cover everything?
Strictly sports right now. Whatever needs to be covered, it's normally handled by the newsroom, but sports-wise, we cover games like this and also do features. We came up today to do a feature on the wrestling team because they're doing very good, and also the hockey team. They're undefeated and should also be going to state, so we try to keep in touch with, you know, not only Duluth schools, but also the range, and Hibbing seems to be the spot to do that.
Yeah. Do you like hockey?
I love hockey. I used to play hockey.
You used to play hockey?
But I got 50 stitches in this eye, and I said, enough hockey for me.
Whereabouts did you play?
Well, I'm from Moorhead, Minnesota, originally across, and that's a big hockey town, too. And grew up playing there, a lot of broom ball and everything.
Where did you learn your skills for broadcasting?
Well, I went to school, as most people should, going through mass communications and journalism, and then I became an intern at a CBS station in Fargo, and then went on from there. I also have a master's degree from the University of Minnesota in photojournalism that I went back to get.
For people who are probably watching who are in mass comm classes, what are good ideas of what they should follow to get to be in this field?
What types of schooling they should go to? Actually, any school, you know, of your choice, because most of them do have good mass comm and communication courses, and journalism. It's a big field anyway nowadays with public relations and all types of aspects of it. But as far as getting into announcing and being on the air and television, I think more of a route of getting into a station and being an intern and being able to work with the equipment that is there, because you don't really have access to that in the school because it's very expensive.
Of a percentage like a TV studio like now, WDIO, how many people are announcing and the rest do all the... You must have a big backlog of people that do the rest of the work.
It's amazing. You only see the people who are on the air and you think they're the ones doing it, but in the control room, you've got your director, your producer who's sitting there timing everything, your audio person, and switcher, and just there's a whole crew of people, and you see their names roll. But besides that, you also need advertising, and you need salesmen, and you need a whole lot of different aspects to keep the station going, because you can't just go out and be news or sports anchor, because something else has to bring in the money.
You hear the term a lot in mass confusion. What happens between the ads on a television?
Well, if something's going wrong, you do hear a lot of what was going on with that, you know, can we straighten this out, or what should we throw in here instead of what happened? You don't try to blame anyone because it's going so fast that no one really has a chance to sit down and find out what was the problem. But everyone works together as a unit, just like hockey. I mean, you got to work together in order to get a good product coming out.
How much memorizing work is there?
Well, for stand-ups and things, there's quite a bit, but we do use a teleprompter, so we do cheat.
Well, Ann, I got to thank you for being my guest today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the game.
Well, thank you. I think you guys are doing a marvelous job here, and congratulations to you, too.
Thank you. And we'll be back with the third period.